Guys, if you haven't already, make sure to follow the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It helps us more than you could imagine.
At what point do you think you peak in life? Can you please remove that thing from the edge of the desk, bro? It's actually giving me crippling
Is that giving you anxiety?
Yeah. Don't do that, bro. You know what? Take it.
I know that it's going to spill it on our fucking audio
age
controller.
do you reckon you peak at?
I think you peak like after like 20s. I think after the 30s. I think you peak when you realize that. You ever seen that thing? It's like a really like cliche thing where your life starts when you realize you've only got one life.
Yeah, I have seen that. saying,
Most of you guys probably seen that, right? And that I think that might be like when you start peaking, when you get to like 35 onwards, you kind of lock down what you're doing, and then you really have a little bit of full control. Because you know, when you're below 20, you're just fucking around. Okay, you know, you're banging alcohol, drugs, whatever. You're doing all kinds of crazy shit and going parties.
Not us, but other people.
No, of course, brother. I'm a Christian.
Yeah.
Anyway, 20 plus. I'm kidding. Like a Christian Muslim hybrid.
Really?
No.
Right, go on.
Anyway, so you get to your 20s and that's when you're like figuring shit out.
Yeah.
And there's bare pressure in it. You got uni, trying to figure out the job,
Yeah.
trying to figure out what you want to do when you're 30, and it's just like nightmare. But when you get to like 35, 40 plus, you normally might have it figured out.
What if you don't have it figured out by then?
Well, then you're just fucking idiot. No, I'm kidding. People don't have it figured out when it gets to that sometimes.
I know.
But you know, you're going into 35 with a lot more knowledge than you had at 18.
Yeah,
so that's when
sure.
life gets, I think that's when life will get fun.
So you reckon you're in your 30s, somewhere in your 30s?
Yeah, I think 35 plus. I reckon that's when I'll
When
go
you're gonna have
batshit
kids?
crazy. Yeah,
When you
I'll
gonna
just
have kids?
what I'll do is I'll say, look, kids, you lot are killing it right now. Keep going football on a Sunday. I'm off. Ibiza broski. See you out there, my brizzle.
Do you reckon that you're actually gonna go on like Ibiza holidays as a dad?
No way, no way.
Wait, why not?
Because
what if I ring you up?
Because I'll be a Magaluf, baby.
I was like, where's your dad, Jimmy? Oh, he said he was off to Magaluf.
Yeah, Maga Strip. You heard of it?
Yeah. Oh no.
I'm getting
Jimmy,
reeled
not
in
like
when
this.
you're walking down the strip by those people going, free shot. You want free shot? Yeah, fishbowl.
Fishbowl and a Twix. Fishbowl and a Twix.
A Twix.
No, they offer the weirdest shit.
Slap a Mars bar on my hand and I'm in there.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
stop-
true. They
yeah.
should start offering just like sweets to bring you in. Like shots. The shots are always like diluted. You know that it tastes like Ribena. They don't even put any alcohol in those shots.
You want a shot, a Mars bar, and a lime. Not
a
me.
lime? Did you say a lime? A lime.
A lime, of course.
A
That's what I
lime.
meant. But anyway, I was
That's
not
what I
talking
thought
about
you said.
us. I was talking about hypothetically
Other people.
other.
That might be invested.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
okay, I've got something I wanted to bring up, and it was actually a really deep question, to be honest, Chip. Okay, hypothetically, if your co-host, which is me, was infertile, would you be a sperm donor for them so that I could have children?
Yes. Because then I'll be like, broski, that's my son.
Or you could never chat in the group chat. It's a wrap.
Yeah, you posting picture. I'm like, you watching there, bro? That's my boy.
All right, there. Yo, I swear to God, I could never, even it's me, I would never go to you and ask
I
her.
would hope that he just comes out with a little bit of colour as well. So you just every time I look at him, it's like, it's my fucking kid's not even white. Like, I'm just on my knees, like, please. It'd be so funny though. Like, just looking at this kid,
my God.
it looks just like you're just looking at Chippo Crimes Jr. And
I
you
could
just,
never do
and
it.
you're just like, that's my son. No, I would do it for you. I would do it for you.
You would do it for me, but ultimately,
If you
I
did
think
it for
it's
me,
more.
I might have like a child that is like tall. That might be a dub. Like maybe my boy's gonna go into like fucking
basketball.
basketball.
Could be a
you know?
basketball player,
Yeah,
you
it could be like fucking LeBron James.
I do know it's funny because in this it says, "Would you be a sperm donor for me?" But I think it's more the question: would I ask you to be my sperm? Because
Yes, of course you would, brother.
I swear to God, I wouldn't, bro. You could never chat in the group chat again.
Yeah, that's true. You'd never. You would always want. Isn't it a case when people get sperm donors, right? They go to a specific place, and like so, be like, right, this is the sperm and it belongs to this man. They'll show him a picture of what he does with his genetic traits. Is that not how it works?
No, do you know what? They won't show you. I don't think they'll show you a picture of the man because that would breach like
Really?
yeah, it's supposed to be anonymous
Confidentiality.
because most of the time the sperm donor never wants to know about their kids, right? And so by you showing a
Yeah.
picture, it would breach that.
Okay.
What I think happens
How
is
do
they
you-
go,
how do you get the good
the
sperm then?
guy's athletic. He was a captain of his football team, and then he's got blue eyes, dark hair, whatever it might be.
They'll list it off. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah. How much money do sperm donors make?
I think they make a decent little bag, you know.
Like-
what
like-
about a little
what-
you know when they're like, oh guys, you need to find a side hustle. It's like, yeah, my side hustle's
Yo,
jerking it
we
into
need
a
to
little
check this.
plastic tub.
Rita, can we get a check on the salary of a sperm donor, please? We could go into this, fella. Me and you, we just whacking it off together.
What would you together?
Yeah, like, fuck it, man. We've been through some shit.
Okay, so I watched a documentary on this, right? And these sperm donors, okay, so there's a rule is that they're only allowed to be used with like, this was a US one, and I'm pretty sure it's something like 10 people or something like that. It shouldn't be used for too many, because otherwise, if you think about it, you will then be related to so many people down the line,
Oh, so
right?
how many times are you allowed to sperm donor? Are you like maybe one per location?
I don't, yeah, and it is supposed to be dotted around the country, like
Here we
US.
go.
£35 donate.
Up to £35 per donation.
That's terrible.
Bro, my sperm is busting. This shit worth
no
bags.
way. Look at me, bro. I'm fucking shining on
Yeah,
here. If you want that fella's nut, you
Yeah.
gotta get, like, I'm talking maybe like $5,000 a pop.
Think about the genetics. Listen to the voice. You're my darling angel.
Imagine you're like, okay, I'm gonna take a sperm donor. They're like, he's got dark hair, got lovely teeth, great fashion sense, and all this. And then they're like, yeah, this guy sounds like the one for me. And you found out that your sperm donor was Chippo Crimes.
And they're like, we can't show you his face, but we could play you a recording of him singing it. It's just me going, you're my darling angel.
Oh my God, I would be fuming.
Oh shit, that kid would be a dribbler. Fucking dribbling all over the go. Be a good podcast also, probably.
Yeah. But anyways, what I was saying is in the US, it's become a big problem, right? Is they've been overusing sperm donors.
Really?
And so what happens is, and they all upload, you know how you have those ancestry sites?
Yeah.
And you upload it and it's like DNA, and they're finding all these people that they're actually like half brothers and half sisters with, and they're all linking up. And you're not supposed to link up like that.
Shit.
Because it's fucked. And so they keep finding loads of people, and they found like, I watched this one, bro, they found like 40 brothers and sisters.
We should do ancestry checks, you know, because, brother, we could be banging our cousins.
I was thinking about this, yeah. So you go back a little while, okay? You don't even have to go that far back, right? But if you really deep it, yeah, Chip, I think we're actually like brothers. Like, we're all related at the end of the day. It's just how far back you go till you're related.
Yeah. Maybe at this moment, we were the bit where we split off and you became white and I became a little bit slightly brown.
At what point did we split
like
off?
probably before us, like fucking you know, Big Pete.
Yeah, Big Pete was.
He's got a hint of something in him.
No. He's got a hint of.
I swear, Pete. By the way.
Yeah.
I saw.
That's my dad.
I spoke about this last time. I speak about this last time. I seen a picture of Carl's dad for the first time ever. And Pete, you know, I love you. Thank God you've blessed me with a great friend here. Okay, but I swear, Pete looks like the exact Donny I've seen in Carpenter Arms, hands up, Brexit man, flag wrapped around him, England flag painted onto his chest, the three lines on the shirt. He's just there screaming, belting out Sweet Caroline.
I promise you,
but I
mate,
know he's like an intellectual Donny.
He's not, it's so funny because the picture I showed him was my dad before, because he was with my sister for the England-Scotland game. My sister was supporting Scotland, my dad was supporting England, so he had a big England flag up. But just out of context, it just looks like my dad's the biggest EDL supporter of all time.